Hi Pisces, it's Saturday today, it's the 29th of November 2025. Welcome Pisces, welcome to your reading. Let's see what your messages are today. And it's another gloomy day, not much light, it's kind of like nighttime all day, very strange. Guess it's winter. So anyway, there we go. All right, Pisces. I hope you're having a really lovely weekend so far. Let's see what we pick up on today. High Priestess, there you are, Pisces. It looks like you could be being judged by somebody here. Okay, let's see. What are the messages for Pisces? What is it they need to know right now as they're watching this reading, whenever this happens to be, by the way? And remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else, reverse the roles, whatever makes sense for the situation. First card you have is the Page of Wands. Some good news here. A new beginning, excitement. There's something that you were eager to get started on here, a plan, an idea in the recent past. Yeah, look at that. And the Nine of Pentacles, self-made energy. Something that you're doing for yourself, Pisces. Working for yourself. Focusing on yourself, focusing on what it is you want to do here. Independent energy. And then you have the Five of Cups. Okay, there could have been some disappointment here. Whatever this disappointment is, it's to do with something that you had high hopes for. Something that you wanted for yourself here. Something may not have worked out in your favor in the recent past. All right, let's see what's in the current energy. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands. There is some kind of determination here. And it looks like you're taking action. I feel like there's this very resilient energy that you're displaying, Pisces, where you're not giving up on something. You're not giving up on you. Chariot is Cancer energy. Wait a minute. There we go. So that's in the center of the reading. I do feel like you're going to take action here. You're showing this determination to keep going is what I'm hearing. Don't give up. Things will change. So I do feel like you are bringing about change. It could be that there's something, it's like you're going back to the drawing board and there's something that needs changing. The way you're putting action, the way you're moving forwards is changing. There's a new outlook that you have, and Death is Scorpio energy. But it may be that it involves more hard work here, Pisces, with the Ten of Wands. But it seems like the logical thing to do. I see you using logic here. It's almost kind of like a reality check. It's almost like you want to be doing something all by yourself. And you may have tried for this in the recent past, but it's like there's something that you wanted to give up. You wanted to bring change in, but it's like you changed your mind on something because it would have been too hard a work for you. There would have been too much struggle on your own. So you may have stayed put with something for now. But I feel like there's a busy energy. I'm getting an energy of you wanting to work smart, not work hard here. Let's see what's going on in the near future for you. What is the near future for Pisces? There you are, Pisces. You're looking deeply into something here. Looking into something that could be hidden. But you're staying silent as well. Whoopsie, that's too many. Alright, what else do we have for Pisces for the near future? The Hierophant. Wow, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Excuse me. Taurus energy. You are really going through some kind of learning curve here, learning the lessons, a higher spiritual meaning. Some of you could be wanting to do spiritual work here. You could be something that's difficult, though. There is a difficult lesson here in the near future. But I feel like, Pisces, you've got it. Because you understand and you have, duly noted the lesson. I feel like you've got it here, even though it's difficult. And whatever this is, it could be because of your bravery. There's something in the near future that you are going to do that's going to lift the mood. It's going to lift the energy, lighten you up, and it could be that you're going to take some kind of brave risk here. Let's see. What else do we have for Pisces for the near future? 9 of Swords. Okay. There is a tough lesson here. Now, whether this is a lesson for you, Pisces, or it's somebody else, it's to do with some kind of commitment in the near future. And it's giving concern and worry here. You have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck and the 4 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords. It looks like there's some energy here that's going to be testing you, I feel. Bringing emotions back around. All right, let's see. All right, so let's see what the Page of Wands is. What is the Page of Wands for Pisces in the recent past? You have the Empress and the 8 of Swords. Some of you, it could be that you're dealing with a younger energy. This could be a child that you take care of, that you've been nurturing, and you're worried. You could be concerned about them, or they may have something going on where they feel tied up. And you could be showing some kind of concern, worried, but you feel like, I don't know how to help you. You want to help them, but you don't know how to help them. For some of you, it could be that you're birthing something new, which you're trying to get to this energy. You're trying to get to the 9 of Pentacles. It's like you want to reach some kind of independence, but there's something or someone that is pulling your energy back to where you are still having to deal with them and their problems, I feel. Let's see what the 9 of Pentacles is. What is the 9 of Pentacles? The 3. There's an energy of 3 here. There's an energy of not being able to be alone yet, be in this free energy that you're dreaming about. And it still means you have to work with others. I really feel like there is this energy of you wanting to do something by yourself, work for yourself, or be alone. You just feel like you're tired. You feel like you've done enough. You've always been the mother, the father, whoever, this Empress energy. And you really just want to give to yourself now. But there's something that keeps popping up where, you're always having to be with other people here. It's not quite time, and you just feel like, will it ever be time? There's still this energy of, yeah, you really want to let go. You're ready to let go. You're ready for something new here, but it's difficult. It's kind of a struggle. It's something that should be easy, but it's not. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. And you've got the Tower. There's something here that you are building for yourself, but it doesn't work out at first. Let's see. The Tower is Aries, Scorpio energy. There's this constant giving. There's this thing that's crumbling this tower. It's crumbling this idea away from you. As you're building it, little by little, it's that you're having to give what you're building. Now, this could be money, it could be your time, your energy, but there's always people coming to you, and because you worry, it could be family members, children, whatever, but it's like you keep giving and giving to them because you just feel like it's your obligation here. And people are seeing you as somebody that is, you have it all, you know, that you have a lot to give, and you're very reliable, and they know that they can come to you. But this tower is like, it's the tower is coming down. Everything you're trying to build on your own, it's like back to square one, back to the reset with that Fool energy. So let's see, what is the Five of Cups? Why is the Five of Cups here? You have the Magician. And with the Magician, you're really in your mind, you're trying to make this happen, but it's just disappointing that you feel like everything you're trying to build, everything you're trying to manifest is just being knocked over. You feel like people see you as somebody that they can easily emotionally manipulate here to make you feel bad for them. So I do feel like there's somebody here, maybe more than one person, that's playing on your sympathies here. And you have the Emperor, and you feel like there's somebody here that you feel like you have to answer to, or they have the control. And the Emperor is Aries, Taurus energy, and they are somebody that it's almost like they're preventing you from reaching whatever it is that you want, you know, because there's somebody here that, I don't know if they could be the father of your children or a husband or something, but I feel like there's an energy of somebody taking away some kind of independence of yours, or emotionally manipulating you to giving them money or whatever this is. This is somebody here that has betrayed you in the past. Yeah. And there's somebody that you thought was an emperor, but they really did a number on you. They really emotionally manipulated you to thinking they were something else, that they were this emperor, but they weren't. They were like a lying, cheating toe rag. And they thought that you wouldn't see what they were doing, that you're blind to this. But I don't feel like you were blind, Pisces, to them. You always know, but they don't understand that because they're in the human condition where they are just completely asleep and unconscious. Whereas, you know, you pretended that you didn't notice, but you noticed all the time because you're using your third eye. You're not using your physical eyes. You don't need physical eyes to see when somebody is trying to pull a fast one on you. But you, like, they were like, okay, Pisces is just ignoring what I'm doing. They're not seeing what I'm doing, but you did. You were just, I feel like you were playing that you were blind, but you know, you're like, okay, I'm going to see exactly how far you go with this, how, you know, I'm just going to keep giving them and giving them and giving them until they have enough to trip themselves up. So let's see, what is the Seven of Wands? Because I do feel like this is an energy that is coming back very unexpectedly. And it's been coming up in your readings a lot. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is you definitely defending your energy, protecting yourself, keeping somebody away. Yeah, this is somebody here from the past that I feel like they're going to... this person's determined to get you to see a picture that they want to paint for you. That remember the time, Pisces, when, remember that time when I gave you that cup with flowers? Remember, remember that time when you were just this little itty bitty thing and I was taller than you? It's like somebody that is going to be, using emotions, manipulation, trying to get you all nostalgic. Yeah, because they want to make some kind of offer here. I do feel like someone is going to be reaching out. Yeah, trying to clear the air with you. All right, let's see. But I feel like, Pisces, you're not having any of it. Tell me more about the Six of Cups with the Seven of Wands. The ice cream van with a bunch of stickers everywhere, all over the window. You couldn't even see inside. Why was his sirens not on, though? It's a quiet ice cream van. Never heard of that. Never heard of such a thing. There we go. There we are. Now I feel better, Pisces. All is well in the world. All right, so you have, justice here. This is somebody that what they're doing to you, if this is in your current energy, is unfair. Okay, they're using emotional manipulation tactics, and it's not fair because this is someone that wants to keep you hanging around purely for them. They want you to keep on giving and giving and also turning a blind eye to what they've been doing here. They just want to keep you. They want you, but they don't want you for the reasons that you would like them to want you for. They want you... You're moving on. They want you for what you give to them, because a lot of you are empaths and your energy is something that's very, very valuable to these kinds of people that are, like corrupted and narcissistic. They need to feed off your energy. They go away when they've depleted you and then they come back again. They want you because you give a lot of energy to them. You heal them, you make them feel good about themselves, you boost their ego, you put them up on a pedestal. And it's like you're the only one that makes them feel like this, but then they still want to have some kind of fun. So this is what this person's doing, but you can see it, and you're definitely avoiding this person. You're like telling them where to go, basically, and you're moving on. You've been patient enough. You've been patient with them. And they're looking over at you that, oh, Pisces loves me, Pisces isn't going anywhere, but you did, you went away. And they smirked because they thought, oh, Pisces will be back, but you didn't come back. You left, I feel like you left them hanging. You moved on. You moved on from them. So let's see, what is the Chariot? What's the Chariot for Pisces? And this is about taking action. Cancer energy. The Sun. You're moving forwards. You're in control of your happiness here. You're taking action towards truth and happiness. And the Sun is Leo energy. And what this person doesn't get is that you have changed. You have done a lot of inner healing, being retrospective. You've been in your own energy. And while you've been in your own energy, and this is very significant for Pisces, maybe not just Pisces, but a few other signs, but especially for Pisces, is that spending alone time in reflection actually builds your energy back up, because it's easy for Pisces to be drained. So I do feel like you are making yourself stronger, you are building yourself up, you are growing in wisdom. And it's like your energy, the sun is the energy center. It gives us so much, you know, vitamin D. It makes us feel good. It's almost like if you close your eyes and you're lying there on the grass and you're grounded, but the sun is shining on you and it's warm, you feel like nothing can touch you. And that's the energy that I feel like you get from being in this hermit mode. And now you're changed. It's like you have transformed yourself. And there's this you being on the right path here, feeling really good and feeling protected. Got the King of Wands there with the Two of Cups. Let's see what that's, if that comes out. Tell me more about the Sun with the Chariot. Some of you could be traveling to somewhere warm as well. You could be going on a holiday to get out of the cold. Yeah, I really feel like you have been putting the energy into yourself. You've been working on building yourself up, your confidence, your happiness, your energy levels, your health. Oh my goodness, look at that. Your money, your stability. This is what you want to be left alone, because when you're left alone with no outside interference, you just thrive. Yeah, that's still there. Okay, let's see. What is death? Tell me about death for Pisces. Death and transformation. Yeah, you're going with the flow of things. You're back to your old self here. You're back to you. Queen of Cups, you've built yourself back up. Yep. Victory, success, crossing the finishing line. Yep, I see you. Whatever you tried for in the past, I see this happening for you. It may be in a different way, but it's definitely coming in. Yeah, there's a new opportunity, this energy level, this excitement that you have for a new beginning, and there it is, and you're grabbing a hold of this. It's an opportunity that I feel like Spirit wanted you to take here. So let's see, what is the High Priestess in the near future? So you are somebody that is like a spiritual counselor. The High Priestess is a woman that had the authority to perform certain spiritual counsels and things like that. And I see you getting busy. You're getting to work on something here, but you could be keeping this to yourself. Some of you could be judged by other people about what you're doing. What is Pisces being so busy with? I feel like for some of you, there's people that are looking at you and they see you working all the time, but they don't see you in the light of day. It's almost like you're hidden, but they know you're working. They're like, what is Pisces working on? Pisces is always like hidden away on their own, like they're in their own world, and the world that you've created here behind that curtain is yours. And with the ponogram, it's a very fertile. There's a lot of fertility there, fertile imagination, full of, you know, like energy and fertility, where you're growing something there behind that curtain. And I just feel like people don't understand. They don't understand why you're so busy. Maybe because when they see you, they think you're not really doing anything, but you are. You're just keeping it hidden. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is change coming in. Yeah, there's definitely people talking about you. They see you as someone that is like very fortunate. You are someone that always seems to be happy-go-lucky, and they just don't know how you do it. And there's people talking about you, and there's one in particular that's pretty toxic here, the Devil. And they're looking at what they have and they're comparing it to what you have, and you have this Wheel of Fortune. We've seen the Nine of Pentacles. Seeing you busy working. You've got the Ten of Pentacles that showed up. And this person is like, there's somebody here that's not happy where they are. They feel stuck. They don't know how you managed to do something here. Let's see, what is the Hierophant? I feel like you're committing to something here. Oops. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy. Tell me about the Hierophant. Your lesson, Pisces, that you've learned is to focus on you and to not get involved. I feel like that is a lesson that you're, because I do feel like there's something that has set you back from the past where you have been, your emotions have been played on and people have manipulated you into helping them and giving your time and energy to them. But you're learning the lesson is to put the work into yourself here, because you see the success that when people try to leave you hanging, it just leaves you hanging. It's a stagnant energy. So I definitely see you getting the answer here, learning the lesson, and the lesson is to focus on you and your goals and your wishes, and this is how you make things happen for yourself. It's very rare that you make things happen for yourself and have your wishes come true by doing for other people. I'm not saying be selfish, but there's a time and a place. There are people that are that are deserving, that will give back, but so far I just see people taking, and this is what you're learning here. Don't give to selfish people. You know, don't give to selfish people. Hold back. So let's see, what is the Nine of Swords? And 9 is all about completion here. Well, endings. Something is coming to an end, I feel, with this 9 of Swords. What is it? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's stressing out over. Someone's trying to pluck the courage up here. Leo energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn energy, the world. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, Pisces, I see you moving into this new world, and it takes bravery and it takes a lot of figuring things out. And I do see you stressing over this in the near future. But at the end of the day, I feel like once you, you know, have that determination and courage, it's like there's this lesson, there's this whole cycle that you're completing. But I do feel like there's somebody here that is going to be moving towards you. They're going to be plucking up courage here. And there's someone that wants to come with you. Wherever you're going in the future, they want to come with you. I do see an offer coming in. Yeah, okay, yeah, you've got messages coming in. There may even be an argument, I don't know. But there's somebody here that they're acting very hastily. Anyway, tell me more about the world before we go on to the next part of the reading. What is the world for Pisces? What is the world for Pisces? Yeah, you're definitely embarking towards the future here. You've already made the decision. You have that, you're the Knight of Pentacles, where you have that pentacle, and you are going to be moving forwards, okay? You're going to be slowly but surely on your way to steady progress for the future here. Okay. There, I feel like someone's approaching you as well. I really do. Let's see if they show up in the next part of the reading. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you focusing on what you have, all the good things you have, you know, your home, your family. you know, how far you've come here. So let's see, what is the Queen of Pentacles? You're building something for yourself. You have more than most people because you have put in the work. It's not been easy. And it may have taken a long time, but you're getting there, or you have gotten there, okay? And sometimes I feel like if you are single as well, like with that Nine of Pentacles, you have a better chance of reaching your goals without any distractions. Let's see, there you are on the bottom, the Hangman. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Pisces, for the energy that they don't see? Because I do feel like you are going to be reaching, yeah, you're going to be embarking towards something new here, the Fool. It's like you're letting go of a heavy energy. It's like, I don't need to worry about this anymore. Now I can go and focus on something else. You've got Death, the Sun, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, there is a really positive change coming in, something that's going to make you happy, where I feel like your workload is going to lighten up. Like the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of working smart, not working hard. She knows how to make this happen. She's sitting down. She has that already in her hand. So I do feel like there's something that's going to come to you a lot easier here, a lot lighter energy. And whatever this is, it brings in change. Tell me about Death. And it's to do with you being strategic here. Yeah, you're moving forwards. You're avoiding the past. You're running off. You're taking away other people's abilities to slow you down from where you're going. Because these are people that have been taking from you, but now you're taking away their ability to bother you again. Yeah, because I feel like if there is people coming towards you, you're ignoring them. That's what I feel like is going on here. You do have new love coming in. It could be this. Tell me about this Four of Cups, actually. Tell me about the Four of Cups for Pisces. I feel like you've learned the lesson. It's a particular person here. Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy could be significant. Tell me about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance, please. Your goals are more important to you, I feel, and I do see somebody here that is going to be patiently waiting for you. They're moving slowly towards you. Someone is plucking up the courage. Tell me more about this Knight. Whoops. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. Who is this? Could be an earth sign. Whoever they are, they could have been the one that left you hanging. I feel like you're holding back from this person. Somebody with earth and fire in their chart. Sagittarius could be strong. You've got Scorpio, you've got Aries, you've got Leo, you've got Virgo energy, Pisces as well. I see you... I see this person taking action towards you. They're looking at you, but I feel like you're holding back from them. Yeah, you've learned the lesson with this. Whoever this person is, could be a Taurus. So look at this. You have the you have peace in the near future. Well, this isn't the near future. This is just the energy right now. The energy you're not aware of. So let's see. You can see this person coming towards you with the Nine of Wands. This is somebody that has wounded you before. Things have not been fair. And the only way to get justice for yourself, and justice is Libra energy, is to, you know, get it for yourself by not accepting whoever this is back, because they cause you disappointment. They may get back into your emotions again, but I feel like you have learned the lesson, and I do see you really focusing on you and keeping your energy protected and to yourself. Yeah, you're giving to you this time, Pisces. You have the Empress. You're the one that gets to make the decisions here. All right, Pisces. So let's see what your big life-changing events are. What are the big life-changing events for Pisces regarding this reading? Justice. There you go. You are in charge of justice here. You're balancing the scales. You're bringing about fairness for yourself. You're getting the balance. It's like only you can get the balance for yourself, because whoever it is that you've been dealing with, multiple people like from the past, whoever they are in relation to you, it's never been fair. You're definitely, the fairness that you get and the balance that you restore is by staying in your own energy here and letting go. Look at that, the Fool. All right, Pisces, let's see what your Kipper cards say. Alright, messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Thank you. Great fortune, look at that. You're on your way to great fortune. All because you are just not... I ain't playing, Pisces. That's what you say. I ain't playing. I'm not, you know, given into dalliances of romance. Silly daydreamy dalliances. You are just focusing on the important stuff in your life, giving to you. You may have a child, some of you. You may be protecting a child. I mean, some of you with that Empress energy, you do have a child, and I feel like you're choosing you and your child. And that's it. Some of you, you may have a child that's like actually grown up like me, that you still take care of. That's all good. Any more messages for Pisces? I feel like if you do have a concern about a child of yours, I do see this turning out really well for you, okay? If you have had a struggling relationship, I do see things working out here. You have distant horizons, so I do feel like there's going to be some positive forward movement here. There's an energy of this, like, you know, taking off, which means that things are going to start moving again. It's not stuck down anymore. It's travel, it's on its way. Someone at a distance coming to be with you, or you going to be with them, whether this is a child or something. But I definitely see you being able to be free. Got community on the bottom of the deck. Some of you may be spending time with the community soon, maybe an online community, feeling a sense of, well, I'm not really alone because I have an online community. Some of you, it could be that around Christmas time, you know, you're looking forward to somebody coming, it could be your child, to visit you as well, which would be nice. Best feeling in the world is when your children are with you again. All right, Pisces, I love you guys. That is your messages, apart from actually tell a big fat lie. Let's see what your soul message is. Soul message for Pisces. No. One landed on my lap. I'm taking it. That is the one. Okay, so your message for today is, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. Yes, I do feel like that's very relevant, because there's something that you've had to go back to the drawing board on and do in a different way with that Death card. It's like you have to change something in order for it to work. So I do feel like that is relevant. And on the bottom of the deck, I'll just read this one as well. It says, if it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Okay, I like that too. All right, Pisces, I love you. Have a great Saturday, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.